it's me. We are doing some food prep for my next couple of like breakfasts. I am having the most productive day. Like, I've been quite productive in general these last couple of months, but today I've surprised myself. Had a great night last night, but ended up like my insomnia is just off the chain now. Like, it's clinical. I don't really know what to do. I keep telling doctors about it, but like, there's no solution being offered by anyone. So for last year and 7 months, I haven't gone to bed before 4 a.m. at all. Last night I went to bed at 7:05 in the morning. Got up twice to go to the loo, and then finally got out of bed at like 1:15 today, and was remarkably productive. I've been hoovering, I've been spring cleaning, I've had my breakfast. I'm on my third. Well, I've got my third cup of coffee brewing. I am drinking caffeine again. I probably shouldn't, but I am. Something about it. I don't know if it's habit or not, actually it disappoints me that, because they say it's 21 days to to break a habit and to form a new habit. And that is not the case with me, because I stopped drinking caffeine for like well over 3 months. And then all it took was like me having one tired zombie day when I needed to be busy, because I had the gardener here doing stuff and I needed to like direct. And then boom, I'm back I'm fucking drinking coffee. Anyway, today, as part of my let me get my compost situation. What's going on? Where is it? Oh shit. I have been using my tumble composter again. I stopped using it because I thought it wasn't working, or that it was just going to be shit. And then I opened it a couple of months ago when I was doing some gardening, and it actually made incredible compost. So I'm back using that again. So today we're going to do a bit of food prep together, mainly because I'm feeling like a proper chatty Cathy, and the gardener is too busy to speak to me. Don't mind that, it's toast. I was so productive that I burnt my toast because I got distracted. Today's recipe is my version of a kind of refried beans that Mexican people the world over would not recognize. All of this is burnt toast crumbs, such as life. For this recipe, we need half an onion, preferably a brown onion, but as you can see, I've only got red, and couple of green chilies, couple of cloves of garlic, cannellini beans, smoked paprika, oregano, cumin, garlic granules, and chipotle because it's slightly smoked. And we're going to dice these things and then get it. Got 25 minutes before. This is in the background we can hear the washing machine and the dishwasher. This is the third time the dishwasher's been on today. OMG, look at the time, 5:20, like ultra productive is how I would describe today. Oh, nearly cut my nails, so scary. Knife skills, is everyone else as scared as me? Because I am fucking terrified. Ooh. Am I gonna injure myself? At the minute I am covered in fucking cuts and shit, but anywho, fuck it, I've survived it. This way around. Trying to be efficient and quick because this dishwasher's gonna be finished in 24 minutes. And I kind of want this to be a lot further along by that point because I need to clean all the surfaces. Finally, this place is starting to look a bit better. Like, It's a relief. So these can be relatively roughly chopped, especially because they're red onions, and red onions just don't have the structural integrity of brown onions. I find they just like, they don't ever caramelize, they liquefy, so they'll probably just disappear, but that's fine. This recipe was a kind of needs must type situation. I bought a tin of refried beans from Robinson's World Food, and it just reminded me how much I fucking enjoyed them. I used them as an experiment for the electric lunchbox, which I'll make another video on. I bought the Garden Pal an electric lunchbox for Christmas this year, and very exciting basically. So I've been practicing on how to use it, because none of us know how to use it. But the refried beans I thought could be quite good to reheat, like come straight from a can. You can have it with rice and like some broccoli or vegetables or whatever, and have it for lunch. But when I was experimenting, I just rediscovered refried beans and was like, these are the shit. Oh my god, my eyes. I shouldn't have done the onion first. I never normally do the onion first. That was a mistake. Ooh, deep breath. That was a stinging one. So we've got 2 cloves of garlic with my half an onion. Oh yeah, so I decided I was going to make my own refried beans, but I didn't have any pinto beans is what is usually used for them, and I just used what I have. That means that I have made several incarnations of the refried beans now. So we've got 2 cloves of garlic, which we're going to dice finely. When I first made this recipe, I just made it with 1 clove of garlic because that's all I had in. The reason why I made it with half an onion is because that's all I had in. It was very much a kind of oh shit meal, inspired by an actual delicious food, aka refried beans. So slicing, dicing. Oh my god, who remembers Scary Movie? Slicing, dicing. Anyway, when I make this recipe, as of the last couple of days, like I've just been getting super focused in on my plans for the summer. I've still been chipping away at emptying my back room, which I swear to god I'm gonna go to the grave if that fucking thing is still like chock-a-block. It's like every time I take something out, something else new appears that has to go in there, and the space just remains the same. But I will get one corner emptied so I can get myself the deep freezer. That's like my plan, like a chest freezer, and I'm gonna fucking seriously start doing some batch cooking, and I'm gonna film it. Now these, obviously you can see, are looking pretty fucking grim and rough now. It doesn't matter. Where are we at? 20 minutes, okay. These are Thai bird's eye chilies. This is the box that I forgot that I bought and I found in the bottom of the vegetable crisper. And then the ones in the box that I most recently bought that were on the video, I've just put all of them into the freezer now. I've never frozen chilies like that before, but we'll see. Oh, I hope I don't get copywritten in the background. I've got the radio on as well. We're talking about fucking full sensory bombardment today. That's exactly where I'm at. But it's suiting me. Just feel so productive. I enjoy days like this because the last couple of days, so of late, I've been doing like audiobooks and my sewing. I've never listened to audiobooks before in my life ever because I'm not into them. But oh god, normally I wouldn't persevere as much with getting the pith out or that line, but I think this chili is going to be fiery, so it's worth the effort. Keep them to one side. But basically I got into audiobooks when me and the gardening pal were talking about this dramatization that we'd both heard separately even before we like really knew each other, on Radio 4 back in 2012, something like that. And it was called The Diary of Samuel Pepys. It was a four-cast dramatisation of Samuel Everyday Pepys. And then we both decided we were going to find it, and it's only available on audiobooks, so we found a little deal, 3 months for 99p and 1 free audiobook. So we did Samuel Pepys, and it was interesting but also really fucking harrowing and disturbing. Like, I am a pretty radical feminist, but fucking hell, real talk, men are bleak. They are so grim, and they always have been, and that's how I feel. So Sam Pepys' diary was fucking eye-opening. I was aware of some of the things about him, like, and his propensity for, like, molesting maids and shit, but it was on another level listening to 15 hours of it. But with the audiobooks, I've been... what am I doing? Am I going to have that? Nah. Looks too much for me. What's going on in here? Is this okay? I feel like this is not okay. Fine. No, not fine. That needs to get out of there. Right, that'll do. Right, so we've got our 2 little chilies here. Gonna dice these up as well. Quite fine. They are old. It's fine. If I was giving it to guests, I was probably question it a bit more, but no, this is pour moi et seulement moi. So yeah, no, I've been listening to audiobooks, Samuel Pepys dramatisation, doing all my sewing, and daydreaming about these batch cooking days that I'm going to have, where on one day I'm going to make, or try to make, like at least 1 month's worth of food. So it'll probably be like the day before, I'll just be sat fucking prepping every vegetable that I'm going to need, just absolutely everything. And then the day after I'll actually do the cooking. I'm trying to be smart about just this chest freezer that I'm going to get. I'm so excited by it. I was going to get the smallest size, but I've decided I'm going to get the second smallest size because this is the right thing to do. Just food prep is always going to cost me energy and pain and stuff because of my skeleton, etc. But has to be done. I need good nutrition, and I know the difference when I'm eating well. So time to fucking help myself. So we've done the garlic, done the onion, done the chili. This is worrying me having it so close, but there we go. And now let's clear a space again. This going into the compost. I'm not fussed about putting like the ends of the chili into my compost, and I'm not bothered about tomato seeds going in either. The only thing I don't put in is like the abundance of seeds, because I think that's taking the piss, and I don't put any part of a potato in the composting. I wouldn't mind like tomato plants like just kind of going a bit rogue and having a go, but I would not want potatoes because they're just too invasive. Right, so putting that to one side. Can we see this? So, spices, things that go in first, hard things first. Might get an actual spoon. Okay, this is a 1/4 teaspoon, but I'm going to use 1/8 of a teaspoon. So it's about half of this 1/4 teaspoon. Is this in the lens? Maybe. That crush. Oh, actually, I'll close this, keep them fresh. These are quite good. I got it on Amazon. They are from Leeds, Ripon. So northeast. quite affordable. They've lasted a while there. Organic smoked paprika was fucking great. But then I've got different smoked paprika now, which is less great. It's way spicier than the other ones I used to have, but anywho. Crushing the chipotle. So this actually looks like a bit more than I normally would use. So I'm actually going to take some out because we have to remember I've got 2 Thai bird's eye chilies that are going in this fresh. And this is more for the smoke, not heat. So I'm going to take some out. This is very much a kind of make your own adventure type dish. But that is an excessive amount for what I want. So that is the appropriate amount. I don't know if we can see. I don't even think it's possible to see in here. Fuck it, take my word on it. It's about 1/8 of a teaspoon once crushed. Now, because we've got that in there and that's hard because it's seeds, we can go ahead and put 1 teaspoon of dried organic oregano in there. I want to crush that too. And I'm looking at the camera and realising that I won't be able to, I shouldn't have attached the lever arm to the table. "12 minutes. The pans that I need are in the dishwasher, as is the masher. But so I'm doing quite well with getting this done. Oh, my coffee. I keep forgetting. I keep telling myself I'm going to sit down and do some sewing now and actually like enjoy my coffee and just not sew every time. I keep forgetting that I've put it on to brew. And okay. How are we looking? A little bit more. People wonder why grind dried spices, and there's a couple of reasons that I've sort of deduced over the years of cooking. And the reason is, first of all, the finer the powder, the more evenly it disperses through the food. Actually, I'm gonna stop talking. Oh, second reason though is it helps break down like twigs and stuff that are just in there naturally as part of the picking process. And it helps, the distribution helps distribute the, like, once you cook it, usually herbs and spices need oil added to like get their benefit out of it. Just makes it easier to go around. But I lived with someone once who didn't ever grind their herbs, including rosemary. They just would not be told, and it was intense. I ate one of them. I like ate there once and was like, god damn, like genuinely getting speared in the gum by like twigs of rosemary. I was like, it doesn't take much, just grind it down. So we've got like 1/8 of a teaspoon of crushed chili chipotle that's been ground by me, 1 teaspoon of oregano, it's been ground by me, teaspoon of garlic granules going in, a smidgen of smoked paprika. Again, we're going to go for like 1/8 of a teaspoon, just over 1/8 of a teaspoon, I guess. I'm worried though, because this stuff really is spicy, this fucking paprika, but need it for the smoke. And then similar amount of cumin, it's like 1/8 of a teaspoon. That's it, that's the herbs and spices done. So got the beans, got the spices, half an onion, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 Thai green bird's eye chilies, herbs, spices, beans, and 9 minutes to go. That means I've got time to clean the counters. OMG! Ultra productive. I'm like channeling my inner German right now. It is intense in the bungalow, can't lie. Anyway, hoping everyone's having a good day. And once I start cooking, I'm probably gonna actually film the cooking process for the first time ever. See you in a bit. Bye 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 bye.